guys, it's Hermie. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things style with a heavy mix of thrift and vintage. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is enjoying the beginning of fall. I'm here in Southern California and it still doesn't feel like fall, but the weather is definitely cooling down compared to where it was just even a couple of weeks ago. As this video title does imply, today's video is going to be all about styling all black outfits, so black on black for fall and going into winter. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, well, if it's all black, it's super simple, like it's just, one color. But interesting enough, when you want to put a monochromatic look together, meaning all the same color, there is actually a formula to put outfits together that makes it more eye-catching and eye-appealing and just honestly unique. The goal of the video today is to really show you how when you're wearing a black on black full outfit, how it can look like it's styled versus you just wearing it. So with that, I'm going to cover just 4 key elements that I've personally identified that makes an outfit that's all black look stunning. And this is honestly just coming from me just being so immersed in watching runway shows for like the last 2 decades and really paying attention just how the stylists put the pieces together as they get ready for the runway shows. It's also with me just experimenting with my style myself, as well as people watching and really just looking at street style. So as mentioned, there's 4 key elements that really bring a look together, especially when you're wearing all black. And I'm going to cover them right now before I show you some examples and style pieces that I put together for you to review. My first tip is to make sure that when you're putting your outfit together that you're using multiple pieces. So pairing a top with a bottom, whether that be a skirt, shorts, or a pair of pants, black denim or slacks. You'd be surprised to know when you do see someone with an all black look, if it's just, for example, just one straight black dress, wearing black shoes with a black bag, although it looks very beautiful and it always will look very elegant, it's not eye-catching and very unique. But when you start pairing pieces together, so finding like a top that goes with the bottom and you pair it with some shoes, with your purse, and then maybe some outerwear like a different jacket, it really makes it pop. And the reason being is because when you see someone who's been able to curate multiple pieces into one look, it really gives the element of someone styling what they're wearing versus just putting something on. And so that's really, really key. What I notice in just styling on the runway, when I look at street style, when I look at photography, specifically fashion photography, you'll notice that they're very styled because you can see the effort that was put into the outfit. And that's a really easy way of doing that is by curing a bunch of pieces and pairing them together for one look. My second tip is making sure that all your black pieces are the same shade. So that might sound obvious, but it really is important to make sure that if you have a dark, rich black, that all the pieces you're curating are within the same shade. It can look really off and honestly a little bit cheap in your outfit if you have a very rich black piece paired with a very faded black piece of garment. So you just want to make sure that it's all the same shade. I personally will always gravitate more towards a dark, rich black versus a faded black because I feel like it just looks more luxurious, it looks more elegant, it looks more put together. But I'm all for a faded black look as well that has a little bit of grunge look to it and a little bit more of a streetwear edge to it. I know when it comes to thrifting back, sometimes people hesitate because there's assumption that they're all faded, the previous owners didn't wash them properly, but that is absolutely not true. You're going to see later on this video as I style some pieces, there's very, very rich, dark blacks, but people who took well care of their garments before they donated them. You can definitely find some really high quality, excellent pieces when you thrift. So don't be worried about that as you look to thrift pieces and having that rich black color incorporated. Another thing about it too is don't forget that you can actually dye your garments. There's a lot of over-the-counter dyes that you can do. So if you find a really excellent black piece that you thrifted but it's a little bit faded, don't hesitate to do a little DIY and dye it so it's a little bit more of a rich black. I've definitely done that in the past. My third tip is you want to make sure that you're mixing different materials and fabric in your look. This can really make a piece pop. So if you can mix up satin with some cotton, some linen with some leather, some faux leather, a little bit of fur mixed up with some velvet, you'd be surprised how you could create more dimension in your look when you're pairing different fabrics together. And that's really important when you're wearing an all black look, especially when it's a really deep black, is because you kind of lose contrast in your outfit. But if you incorporate different materials that either shimmer or move or glisten in a different way from another piece, it really kind of makes your outfit come alive. It makes it a little bit more vibrant and it gives it a little bit more depth. And so I really recommend mixing different materials when you can to really make them pop and make them eye-catching. My fourth and final tip is do not forget about accessories. So really looking at what shoes, what purses, your jewelry, how you style your hair, what you put in your hair, all that really brings the look together. It's really also important to look at the metal finishes that you have in some of your garments. So do you have a black zipper, a silver zipper, a gold embellishment, and really kind of pairing those together. So accessories can really make or break an outfit. So to show these 4 tips in action, I'm gonna put 3 looks together, and I wanted to really mix up kind of the style of them. These are definitely all 3 that I would style and wear myself, and I already have one of these outfits that I have planned to wear later on this evening. But what I wanted to do is mix it up just so you can see how versatile all black looks can really be. And so I put an edgy look together, I put a sexy look that's a little bit more evening, and then I also put like a very feminine, cute look that could definitely be day into evening look. For my edgy look, I put multiple pieces together. I really wanted to make sure that my leather jacket matched my leather boots. I love this velvet skirt that I recently thrifted because when it moves, you can really see it kind of shimmer and the texture really come alive. I paired it with this thrifted bag that I got where I charmed it up with the cute little charms. So you can see it here up close. I put them on the side right here, and I like to really wear it so the charms are facing forward. But aren't those so cute? For my date night evening look, I put this Zara thrifted silk dress together with some strappy heels. I went with a clutch purse and then this little cute little throw over sweater. I also paired it with some gold jewelry and my Chanel sunglasses. And I really love the clutch because it's super shiny and has gold hardware. I paired it also with this gold bout to kind of accent it, and I just love this sweater because you can wear it off the shoulder just like that to kind of give it a little bit more of an edge, but then if you get a little bit chilly, you can just put it back over. For my girly look, I went really simple with this little tulip skirt, this off the shoulder sweater. I really wanted to pull it down to really kind of show a little bit of the skin. I paired it with my Chanel bag, and to just dress up the black attire a little bit more, I put this thrifted bracelet right here with my heart earrings, as well as my Chanel glasses. I really want this look to have a ponytail to really kind of show those really cute earrings that I have in place. Another great thing is to hold your purse kind of holding the chain in case you don't want to put it over your shoulder. Alrighty guys, so I hope you really like those style outfits. One thing that I wanted to do is close with is as I was putting those style looks together, I really kind of went back and forth and really leaning into those 4 tips. So just to reiterate them again, the first tip is making sure you incorporate multiple pieces as you assemble your outfit. It really looks like you took time to really curate pieces and style your outfit versus just wear it. The second tip was making sure that when you do pair all your pieces together that they're all the same shade of black. You don't want to mix a very deep, rich black with a faded black because it kind of will throw off the look. The third tip is being comfortable with mixing the fabrics with your outfit. So mixing a satin with a linen with a leather jacket, or a leather jacket with a silk top. And the fourth tip was do not forget about accessories. Make sure that you're really looking at the purse you're putting together, your jewelry, your footwear, as well as things that you might want to put in your hair or style your hair with. As I was keeping these tips in mind, I was actually challenged a little bit when I was putting these style pieces together, and it really came down to the accessories. So I just wanted to give a little bit background of what I was thinking and what I didn't end up going with, just because I was really, I had a very strong intention of using one of these purses that I just couldn't use because I didn't have the right shoe for it, and then a piece of jewelry that just did not go with the look. So I'm going to address the second look. So that was the more sexy evening wear, where it was the Zara dress that I paired with the off-the-shoulder sweater with the little strappy heel, as well as the jewelry, which was the Chanel necklace and the little beaded necklace. When I was originally putting that together, I was looking at putting on my Chanel necklace because I thought it would just go so perfect with the outfit. I really wanted to use my Chanel bag. And so I put this on, but the reason why I opted away from it is not because of the black beads, but because of these pearl-like beads that is in this necklace. It really threw off the look. And so what I wanted to do is really keep it simple, and I didn't want to incorporate the white that came out of this necklace. It really took away from the dress. It took away from the off the shoulder of the sweater and how I was styling it. It clashed with the belt. And so I opted to take this off, and then I just put the regular Chanel pendant on it. I also then didn't go with the Chanel bag because it felt a little too big and boxy for that look. And so I ended up pairing that with the clutch instead. And I used obviously that bag for the third look. The other item that I really wanted to incorporate into my third look was this recently thrifted Chanel patent leather bag. This item was actually the one that got me excited about filming this video in the first place, but when I was putting the look together, I realized I no longer have patent leather shoes. I did have a round toe kitten heel one that I had for years, but I thrifted that one. I donated that one actually years ago, and I just never replaced any of my shoes. I don't have any strappy sandals anymore with patent leather, so it's definitely my shopping list now. So I'm going to just start shopping for one online, but that would have went perfect with that last outfit if I would have put this bag. But I really want my shoes to match, you know, my bag. I want my accessories to be a little bit consistent. And so since I didn't have a patent leather shoe, I had to forego this and wear my Chanel bag. And so that's how I styled this one. Another issue I was having is this has silver hardware, and I am all about mixing metals. I'm not super strict about that, but this one just already being so shiny and then the silver really bringing out, I kind of need to make sure that any jewelry that I put together is kind of a little bit more consistent just because it's so visible, I guess is what I'm saying. But I just wanted to show you that tidbit that I would have put this bag together and it probably would have looked just exactly like that Valentino look that I used as inspiration, because she did have a shiny black bag. But that's what my intention was, but the shoes just didn't fit well, and so I didn't feel comfortable putting them together or showing you that style look. So that's my styling tips for wearing all black. I hope you really like this video. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this as we get into fall and winter. One of the ideas I want to do is an all navy look. I know navy can be really tricky, but I've been curating a lot of pieces recently when I've been thrifting, and so I think I have enough pieces to at least put a couple of looks together. So let me know if you want to see something like that. I'm always down for like a chocolate brown or like a neutral kind of nude color. So let me just know, you guys, if that's something you want to do. I will still use the 4 key pillars, but maybe add a couple of more because it changes a little bit when you get a little bit more of these vibrant or subtle colors that aren't so strong as like a solid black. But as always, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening from wherever you're watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. All right, bye.